Talk to a wizard. Today we're going to start off with Ask a Wizard Anything. Is there anything at all you're curious about in any way, shape, or form about anything to do with a wizard?
Yeah.
What's up?
I'm going to Singapore in like 3 weeks.
That's awesome. I'm going to Japan in like 3 weeks. That's really cool.
Okay, I'm stopping in Tokyo. There's a layover for 4 hours.
All right.
Do you think I can get out of the airport, explore Tokyo for 4 hours, or no?
From my experience, I would highly recommend not doing that.
No?
I think the risk per reward is not that much, because here's the thing, right? You could go to Tokyo, right, and see it for like 2 hours, right, or some shit like that.
Yeah.
You're just going to want more. Then you're going to be bummed out. You're going to be like, why didn't I just come to Tokyo? Because, like, I want to go. I'd say do a separate trip to Tokyo. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, you're right. How much would it cost, you think? How much are you paying to go to Tokyo?
To go to Tokyo? I'm blessed enough to be traveling with a group of people where I have no expense to myself.
Okay.
So, nothing.
Nothing?
I don't know. I'm not paying a dime.
Not a single dollar?
Not one.
Dude, you are truly a wizard.
I'm a wizard, bro. What's on your mind, brother? What's going on? What you been thinking about recently? What's troubling you?
Nothing's troubling me, honestly.
Okay, that's cool.
I really just want to travel. I guess I really want to work online, so I can keep traveling. Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Where do you currently work?
I don't work any. I'm still in school. I got 1 more year.
Awesome. Where are you at, Charlotte?
I'm in Boone.
Okay, you
App
go
State.
App State.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Love that for you.
Yeah. Do you do this a lot?
I do a lot of different wizardy things. My main thing is I make music as a wizard.
What's your music?
So, like my music. Here's a gift for you, because my purpose and goal with life is to spread love to as many people as I possibly can. That is for you. It's a coin with a very simple message on it.
Yes. I appreciate you, dude.
Of course, I love you. And
I love you too, man.
Thank you. Ask a wizard anything. Is there anything you'd like to know? I have an answer for anything you could possibly want to know.
Damn, that's pretty heavy.
Yeah,
well, there's so many things I would want to know.
Yeah. One at a time. There's no rush, bro.
All right, wizard. I'll hit you with this first, right?
All right.
Can we just go all the way to the deep end off the beginning?
Oh, of course.
All right, wizard. What's the secret of happiness?
The secret of happiness is accepting everything for what it is, right?
Okay.
Like rolling with everything, not being attached to anything, validating everything that happens, right? Not taking anything personally. Because it's like when you have attachments and an idea of what you want to do, right? When that doesn't happen, you get disappointed. But if you're not attached to anything particular happening, everything happens the exact way it's supposed to. It's fully trusting in the plan that God has created for everything.
Okay.
If you do that, you're never upset about anything. Go ahead. Ask your question.
I'm Brian, by the way.
That's my God-given name is Brian.
There you go, man.
Cool.
Great minds think alike. What's the price of true power? Or like, what's like the meaning of true power?
The price of true power truly is not understanding your purpose of the power, right? It's like if you were given power and you don't know why you were given power, you feel like you're not in control of yourself. You feel like you're not in control at all. The price of power, that's very interesting.
That is a great question.
It's a good question, yeah.
Good answer.
Thank you.
Wizard, can I ask you about you?
Of course.
What has brought you out here today to talk to a wizard? What has drawn you to this, to talk to the people of Charlotte?
I got you. So essentially what I'm here to do is help people love themselves more. That is my calling. That's what God put me on this planet to do. So I give people these coins with a very simple message on it. That
You
says,
are loved.
You are loved.
I love that.
And that's it. It's like I want to help awaken people to recognize that they are enough. You can be anything you want to be and don't have to accept other people's projections of yourself. Only you can project who you are. And once you realize that, that's where true power comes. That's where true control comes. Control starts and ends with perception. Everything is what you believe it is, right? It's like I believe I'm a wizard. Because of that, no one can ever tell me differently.
I love that.
You are exactly what you believe you are.
I love it. I appreciate what we're out here to do. I think it's great.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you, wizard. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank you.
I think I'm going to go. I don't have any more questions to ask you, but I just want to say that I love, this is a great, I actually love that. You're not out here to like do some bullshit, get some laughs. Like you're actually out here like spreading a positive. Like that's awesome.
I love you.
I love you too.
Thank you.
I like your beard a lot. You got a great beard.
I appreciate
I wish I could grow a beard like you.
You can if you try.
How does somebody like unlock the power within them?
By not caring what anybody else thinks about them at all. By not caring at all what anybody else thinks other than yourself. Ask a wizard anything. What would you like to know? You can ask any question about anything. I have an answer for you.
Oh, because you're the wizard?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
What should I be doing
What do you think you should be doing?
to achieve wizardhood?
Do you want to be a wizard?
I mean, it sounds pretty good.
It's in between, right? It's something that's like is my calling and is somewhat unique to me, but anyone that would like to be a wizard only has to do one thing.
What?
Believe deep down in their core that they're a wizard. If you believe you're a wizard, no one can tell you differently.
What does a wizard do that a lay can't?
So for me, what my wizard power comes in is I make music that transforms human emotion.
Oh, you're a music guy.
Yeah.
What instrument? What do you play?
I play the laptop. Would you like to hear a song?
Yeah.
If you could see the end, it all turns out okay. Don't mind if you're wasted. You've got.
I like it.
Did it make you happier?
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Then it worked.
Yeah.
That's the intended purpose.
Cool.
I have a
Well, I don't want to make them stand around, but nice chatting with you.
I hear you. No worries. I'm going to give you this.
Cool.
That's for you. On the back is a QR code to my social media and things of that nature.
Nice.
Thank you for having a conversation.
Thank you.
How's your day going?
It's fantastic.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm doing absolutely fantastic. This is what I love more than anything because my life's calling is helping people love themselves more. And by talking to them, I can help them do that.
You're an amazing wizard if you can really do that.
Thank you.
What if I told you that sometimes I don't love myself? What should I do?
I would give you this.
Yeah?
Remind yourself that. That's all you need to know.
By who?
Everything.
But who am I loved by?
Everything. God. I see God as a collection of everything. I don't align with one particular religion. I validate all religions. I think that...
Are you a Jesus wizard?
I validate Christianity. I love what Jesus stood for.
Okay.
But I wouldn't say I'm a Jesus wizard.
Okay.
I think if Christianity works for you, wonderful. If Hindu works for you, wonderful. If Buddhist works for you, wonderful. I think the problem happens is when people try to force their religious beliefs on anybody else.
Absolutely. And I feel like if there was one thing, like if you could change, genie, right? Mm-hmm. There's a genie, you had one wish, what would it be? And people are like, oh, get rid of Hitler or whatever. I'd get rid of religion.
Organized religion, I hear that.
Yeah, so like people could just be.
Yeah, that's so valid.
And so much of the bullshit is based on organized religion.
Totally. I think like what helps people just be is that accepting that everything happens the exact way it's supposed to. When you don't question that at all, everything is perfect.
Doesn't that make you lazy though?
No.
If you don't question why you're doing things, if you just do shit because...
Well, if you know why you're doing things, you don't have to question it. Like for me, I believe like...
But doesn't that take away free will?
Kind of. It's like...
Yeah, don't you want free will?
I think I'll just do whatever I'm supposed to do. I don't question it. I just trust myself.
But like what
inside.
happens next at this moment is my choice. I could freak out and flip this chair over, and or I could just like sit here and have a casual conversation with you.
You totally could, but I think
I'm just saying, so free will is my choice, right?
That's fair. I think you would make that decision based on your previous experience that led you to this moment, based on what your triggers are. Like if I said something that like associated with like maybe a trauma from your past, you may freak out and flip out.
Like an uncle touching my butthole.
Something like that.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Ask a wizard anything. What would you like to know? I have an answer for any question you may possibly have about anything.
Okay. Damn, I feel like I have a lot of questions.
It's fair. You ask away.
Give me a hint. What should I ask? Will I ever be famous?
If you believe that you deserve that, then you will be, yes.
Oh my god. Okay.
If you believe that you're worth being famous, you'll take steps to manifest that into reality, and then you'll become famous.
Okay, that's a really good point. Why is the rent so expensive at Linnea? Why is it $8,000 for a 3-bedroom?
It's very expensive because the 1% of our nation hoard wealth at the top, and they're afraid of losing it because they're really insecure about what their purpose is in life. So they just believe that through their conditioning from their family's lineage that they just need to hoard wealth and that's what will make them happy. But the truth is, they'll have the money and then they're like, now what? And then they're just sad. But that's why the rent's high.
That's so profound.
It's true.
Okay, why did you start being the wizard?
I inherited my wizardry from my father.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Yeah.
What's the best piece of advice you've ever given anyone?
To be exactly who you are and not be afraid of anything or anyone else's perception of yourself other than you. Only care what you think. That's all that matters.
Oh my god.
Don't do anything for anyone but you.
That is such a good piece of advice. Whoa. Okay, Mr. Wizard. I like that.
Thank you. I like you. You're very cool.
Oh my god, thank you so much. I feel like I should have more questions for you, but I don't have anything right now.
That's fine.
I've lost my buzz because apparently I have to walk 25 minutes to the next bar.
As is. But no, you don't have to do anything.
I don't. No, you're right. I could Uber, and we're calling an Uber actually right now because it's 90 degrees out here.
It is 90 degrees out here.
Are you not sweating in your outfit right now?
I am. And that's okay.
That's okay. Like, you look very great. You don't look like you're dripping sweat at all.
That.
Like, I like it. I like it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. How long have you been posted up out here?
I've been here for about an hour so far, probably.
How many people have sat in this chair?
Like 4 or 5. Not a lot.
What's the best question you've gotten today?
Best question I've gotten? The secret to unlocking your own power.
Oh my god, what's the secret to unlocking your own power?
Not giving a shit.
Damn.
Not being attached to any other plan except for what you feel called to do. Following your calling and understand that when you do that, you won't actually disappoint anybody else.
Wow. That's like you're very profound.
Thank you. I consider myself to be wise.
What made you so wise?
God.
Great answer. Just straight up. Like, just know it.
Well, I believe that everything is God, so what made me who I am is part of everything. Everything led to me and you being here talking in these chairs right now.
That's so true.
So that's God. God is everything.
Thanks. Cheers with the microphone.
I have a gift for you.
Oh my god. I love gifts.
This is for you. It's a coin with a simple message on it.
Oh my god, thank you so much. This
is
great. I'll scan this QR code.
Yeah, that will lead you to my social medias and music. I make music about loving yourself, yes.
That's perfect.
My life's purpose is to spread love to as many people as I can. Self-love.
Self-love. I love that. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Wizard.
Yeah, thank you.
Of course.
It's been a pleasure. So, welcome to Talk to a Wizard. Ask a wizard anything you'd like to know. About anything. I have an answer for you.
Like anything as like personal stuff or just like any question in generosity?
Either way. Literally anything that you could possibly want to know.
I'm thinking about something. I'm not going to say what it is.
Okay.
What should I do about it?
Okay. Well, I think you should trust yourself. You should search within yourself and come to the determination of what you think the right move is, not what you think anybody else would think the right move is, but what you think the right move is, for whatever it is that you're thinking about.
And what if I know the right decision, but I don't want to do it?
Well, then that's something you'll have to live with.
Now, kind of deep.
It's real shit, bro. It's wizard shit.
So what do you specialize in?
So I specialize in helping people love themselves more through music. That's kind of my whole thing. It's I make music that makes people happier.
I make music.
Really?
Yeah.
That's really cool. Would you like to hear a song?
Yeah.
Cool.
If you could see the end, it all turns out okay. Don't mind if you're wasted. You've got fear, it's about time that you face it. You gotta look inside to find the love. You know that it's a part of all of us, even when they left you in the dust. You gotta know that it all works out in time.
Very like uplifting.
Did it make you a little happier?
It did.
That's awesome. That's what I'd love to hear.
It did, dude. That was awesome.
This is for you as well.
Our Uber is here.
That's wonderful. I'm gonna leave on this note. That is for you.
Thank you, man.
Read it.
You are loved.
Know that you are.
Thank you, man.
Ask a wizard anything. What would you like to know?
Where are you from?
I'm from Asheville. But yeah, I can answer any question you may have about literally anything. I have an answer for you.
Favorite pasta?
Favorite pasta?
Yes.
Mac and cheese.
But like, there's baked mac and cheese, there's creamy mac and cheese.
Creamy mac and cheese.
Gross.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
baked.
fair.
Where are you from?
Asheville, North Carolina.
Should you not like baked mac? I liked baked mac and cheese. I'm from Virginia.
See, I like baked mac and cheese as well. Like, it's good, but like, if I were to choose between the two, I like creamy, but you like baked, and that's okay.
Yeah.
You're not wrong for liking that. I don't need you to like agree with me on what type of mac and cheese I like.
Velveeta or Kraft?
Velveeta.
Wrong.
Actually, Kraft Deluxe.
Kraft is. Wait, that's
Kraft
their
Deluxe.
like new like little noodles.
Oh no, they've had that for a minute.
Oh,
My
they
grandmother
have?
used to make it for me.
Damn.
Yeah.
What is your biggest goal in life?
My biggest goal in life is to help heal the collective soul of humanity. And I do that.
You're
every
too
day.
good. What's your name?
Rudy.
Rudy?
Mm-hmm.
Aw. You're so sweet.
Thank you.
How long will I teach at the school that I am teaching at right now?
How long do you want to teach at the school that you're teaching at right now?
Are you asking me that or rhetorical?
No, I'm asking you that.
At least 2 years.
Then I'd tell you at least 2 years.
God, so this is okay. What's my favorite color?
Favorite color? I would assume blue.
Ooh, no, but
Oh.
it does look like it right now. You're right. It does look like it. Are you gonna guess again?
Red?
No.
Green?
Yeah.
Cool.
Emerald green. What's your favorite color?
I love all colors. I'm a wizard that helps people heal, and my whole thing is spreading love and self-acceptance to as many people as I possibly can.
Oh my
So
God.
this is a gift for you with a message on it.
Cute. It says you are loved.
Know that you are. And on the back
Thank
is a
you.
QR code to music that is designed to help you love yourself more.
Thank you, Mr. Wizard.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But
Well, it's nice meeting you.
100%.
Have a good rest of your night.
You too. Yeah, is there anything you'd like to know?
I would like to know how long you've been a wizard for.
I've been a wizard for about 7 months. What up, bro? About 7 months.
What made you want to be a wizard?
My father was a wizard.
Really?
I inherited my wizardry from my father. Yeah, I went home one day after isolating myself in an observatory for a few months, and I kind of told him, I was like, Dad, like, I think I'm a wizard, and he was like, yeah, like, I was basically waiting for you to tell me that for a long time. Gave me a wand, he gave me a staff, he gave me a bunch of little wizard trinkets, and yeah, so I'm here and I'm a wizard.
Cool.
I'm here to help heal the collective soul of humanity.
I love it. This is cool.
Yeah.
Okay, let me think.
Yeah, you can ask me anything about literally anything. There's no wrong question.
How important do you think nature is for healing?
Nature?
Yeah.
So I think it depends on what you value. If you really enjoy being in nature, then that's crucial for your healing. If you don't really enjoy being in nature and you feel like you can find peace in other places, then you don't need to. I think that's the whole thing, is it's like everybody's healing happens in their own way. And when some people try to force their method of healing onto somebody else, then they get brickwalled, and then it just doesn't work. You just have to allow people to, you have to trust people and validate people enough for them to figure out what works best for them. And that's like the thing with like religion, right? Like there's tons of different religions, but it's like whatever works for you is what works for you. Like if you're a Christian, great. If you're a Muslim, great. Like whatever works for you is what works for you. But when people try to like control other people's spirituality and like project that they need to believe in a certain religion, that's when wars and conflict happen. It's allowing that to dissolve away and just trusting everybody to make the right decision for themselves.
Awesome. Well,
Yeah.
thank you.
Okay, my number one question, it was what I was thinking about when I walked up here.
Okay.
Would you rather be a unrefrigerated pickle or a brown avocado?
That's tough. I'd choose a brown avocado just because I prefer avocados over pickles.
Are you vegetarian?
I'm not.
Oh.
Are you?
No.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Scooter, electric scooter, or an electric bike?
Scooter. They're fun. But, like, I had one in college, and, like, on bricks, when the bricks got wet, it kind of got slick, and I, like, fell a few times. It hurt. It's all right, though.
Where'd you go to college?
Get back up. I went to school at UNC Charlotte, studied there for 2 years in their business program, essentially figured out they were breeding me to work for Bank of America, and that's not what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
So I dropped out and started a music studio and, like, essentially a label with a lot of other artists and producers, and we help people make, like, our mission statement is allowing people to express their creativity without fear of judgment. I think that's really important.
That's so interesting. Is there like a certain genre that you prefer producing, or like music you make your own?
Yeah, what I make right now is I'm making dance, kind of pop, almost sometimes hip-hop music. I like music that kind of appeals to everyone, because, like, my goal is to make music that helps heal anyone that's ready for it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's kind of what I do. Would you like to hear some of it?
Sure.
Right now, the object of this song is to make you happier. So I'm going to play this song, and if it makes you happier, I want you to let me know if it worked.
If you could see the end, it all turns out okay. Don't mind if you're wasted. You've got fear, it's about time that you face it. You gotta look inside to find the love. You know that it's a part of all of us, even when they left you in the dust. You gotta know that it all works out in time.
I like that.
Did you say it worked? Did it make you happier?
Yeah, I did. I really like
That's wonderful. Hell yeah. Thank you so much. I made it.
Thank you for having me on your
Of course.
podcast.
And I have something for you.
A dipaloon.
Yes, a gift.
Aww.
With a simple message. Know that you're loved all the time, and even when it feels like you're not, you are, because God made you, and God loves everything that God makes.
That's sweet. I love it. Thank you.
I love you. Yeah.
Do you have any, like, special abilities that, like,
I can make you happier by playing a song for you.
Okay.
All right.
Do you got the song?
I do.
All right, let's lock in.
If you could see the end, it all turns out okay.
I can't hear a thing, Sue. It's quite cute. Start singing. I'm waiting.
The love's there, it don't mind if you're wasted. You've got fear, it's about time that you face it. You gotta look inside to find the love. You know that it's a part of all of us, even when they left you in the dust. You gotta know that it all works out in time.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Did it make you happier?
It was uplifting. It was quite uplifting.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really, really, really cool. Thank you.
Are you on the streaming platforms, Planet Rudy?
I am. I have a gift for you.
Oh. And
This
I gotta
is-
go.
this
Give.
is for you.
Get a picture, Susan.
Read it.
It says you are loved.
You are.
Yeah.
Everything. And there's a QR code on the back to my music and who I am.
All right. Oh, very cool.
Would you like a coin?
It was nice to meet you, Rudy.
It was a pleasure to meet you too.
Have a good one.
Thank you. Well, to get this off on the right foot, to prove to you that you made the right decision, here's a gift for you. There's a
what
coin
is
with a
this?
very simple message on it.
You're a love stone.
You are.
No, you're gonna make me cry.
That's the truth.
That's
You are
amazing.
loved. You are amazing. You accept who you are. Everything will love you back. Like, you're really amazing.
I feel like what I want to know is that we're all gonna be okay.
Yes.
Like, as far as like no World War III, we're gonna be good. I just want everything to be good.
Well, the thing is, it's regardless
Right.
of what happens, right? We'll be okay.
Yeah.
Literally, no matter what happens. If World War III comes, we'll be okay.
Yeah.
If we die, we'll be okay.
I feel like that would be like my time, you know?
Yeah. You're a wizard? I am a wizard.
Like, do you think that, you know, even the evilest of people that might be like not well mentally, that do mean and evil things, do you think that they deserve to also like be loved? Do you think that maybe they weren't loved in the past and that's probably why that
Yes.
they don't?
100%. And I think
that messed him up.
Here's a crazy story for you.
Okay, I'm listening.
So this is something people don't actually know about Hitler.
Yes. My mom's German.
Before
so.
he crashed the fuck out
Mm-hmm.
and decided to do what he did, he applied for art school, and he got rejected by art school, and it sent him on the biggest crash out in the history of the world. His art was actually really fucking good, but he crashed the fuck out because he didn't have an opportunity to create.
He didn't
feel loved
accepted,
or
yeah.
accepted. And I think that's the thing, is to prevent things like that from happening. It's just loving and accepting people for who they are and where they're at. Like, people that do that feel that the world is against them
He
instead
probably
of
didn't have that support system.
he didn't, clearly. I think everyone that does evil things, it's not their fault. They're hurt people, you know?
Hurt people hurt. Yeah, I feel like you're 100% right about that because, my mom's from Germany, and I was, like, bullied growing up. I had braces and everything growing up, and, like, I got bullied a lot growing up, and then even my ex-boyfriend was a narcissist, and I don't like to throw that word out blatantly.
No, it's fair.
But, like, he only really, like, I actually found him on TikTok. That's how we met.
Wow.
But, like, he really, like, only had that self-love. He didn't have any siblings. His dad was a drug addict. Like, they were separated. So it's just, there was a disconnect, and I could see that. And, like,
It's conceited.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, it's like when you have true self-love, you recognize that you love yourself because everything around you made you for who you are.
Yeah. And I wouldn't even consider him only, like, loving himself. I feel like he hated himself probably.
He probably did.
Was, like, projecting onto me, even though I was always there for him and kind.
When people are upset with you, or, like, when people project bullshit onto you, that's coming from them.
Yeah.
And the less you can take that personally ever, the better and easier your life will be.
Yeah. That's why I had to, like, disconnect from it finally emotionally, and I said this isn't healthy for me because my mental health.
Yeah.
Like, it
gotta
goes.
set that boundary.
Me and my, like, brother have always dealt with mental health issues, with depression and anxiety. So it always goes up and down with me and him. And I said this isn't good for me. Like, I feel like I'm strong in a sense, and I know my worth, but I let this person kind of, because I loved him, obviously then.
Attachment.
Yeah, I have an anxious attachment to, and he had avoidant attachment.
That's recipe for disaster.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I held on, but I'm like, this is not healthy for me. The fact that I'm crying on a bathroom floor for a man who won't accept me for me, I felt like I couldn't be myself.
Yeah, it's detaching from anybody or anything that isn't here to help you.
Yeah.
Isn't here to love you for who you are.
Yeah.
And not being attached to them or expecting some version of them that does accept you. Because that's the thing, is it's like when you're attached to somebody like that, you love them and you start creating expectations for them, right? You're like, this person, it's like, but like if they just accepted me, it'd be like perfect, right?
But they also love bomb you in the beginning, the
Totally.
narcissist, so you expect them to get back to that, and you feel like it's your fault. And
but the version of them that does that and like fully accepts you for who you are doesn't exist. And it's accept them for exactly who they are, right?
Yeah.
They showed them who they are, and you got to validate that by leaving, because then they'll just keep doing it because they think it's okay.
Because they think it's acceptable. And when I finally called him out on it and said, I can't do this, you either need to change, and he said, you're the one that needs to change. And I'm like, I'm not a mat. You can't walk all over me. And I finally just said deuces, and it was the best decision I've ever made.
There you go.
What is the telos of this project?
To help people love themselves more. Spreading love, self-acceptance, and wisdom to as many people as I possibly can.
What gives you this font of wisdom?
God.
God. Question mark, God.
Okay. God is everything. Everything that exists, everything that has existed, and everything that will exist infinitely. So God made me exactly who I am right now. God made you exactly who you are right now. You are a piece of God, as I am as well. What I believe should happen doesn't matter. What happens is what matters. So I need to be able to accept everything that happens as it happens, so that I'm not disappointed. Because if I start expecting things of God, right, creating expectations instead of letting things flow, opportunities come to me that are meant to come to me, then I get disappointed. Because it's like, if you're too attached to something, like a specific thing happening, then you might miss the next opportunity that God may give you right in your face, because you're too attached with that tunnel vision, looking at what you think you want instead of what God gives you. God will give you everything you need when you need it.
Rad.
Yeah, hell yeah.
What do you do for work?
This. I'm a wizard. I make music.
What kind of music?
It's like dance, pop kind of music that's like with the intention of helping people heal. Like it's to help people love themselves more. That's like my whole thing on this planet is like I'm here to help people accept who they are as I've done for myself.
Why the title of wizard as opposed to shaman? Because I've heard of sound shamans, kind of a similar definition of their work.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just what came to me and what felt right. You know, it's like I just trust whatever feels right to me, and it's gotten me quite far in life just being able to trust what I feel, not what anybody else projects onto me. And I think that's the same for anyone and anything they're doing. It's like you just got to trust you and what you feel, and you'll be able to do amazing things. Because I think people get too stuck in expectations from either their parents, society, whoever, partners. And it's like, you just got to do what you feel is right in that moment. And if you follow yourself and if you truly believe that what you're doing is right, the world will reflect that and mirror it onto you.
Isn't that kind of a dangerous precedent, though? Because if you're doing what you feel is right, that if you're not holding yourself to a higher standard of what's right, or if what you feel is right, isn't that kind of dangerous? Like, wouldn't a guard at like Dachau have thought he was doing the right thing?
Yeah, so do what you feel is right out of love, not out of fear. The guard at Dachau probably did that because he was afraid of being killed by his superiors, fear of death. Do what you feel is right and don't be afraid of anything. Don't fear death at all. Death isn't a bad thing. People see it as this thing that's like the end all be all. It's just getting reabsorbed into everything. I believe heaven and hell essentially are the exact same thing. You'll just perceive it in different ways. If you love everything, right, and you die and get reabsorbed into everything, you'll love it. If you fear everything and you get reabsorbed into everything, you'll fear it.
That's pretty rad.
Thanks, bro.
I appreciate your time.
I appreciate you more than you know, bro. And I have a gift for you. This is a coin for you.
Well, thank you.
Message on it.
Thank you.
Yeah. There's a QR code on the back to my music if you're curious.
Thank you.
Yeah.
100%. Have a good one.
All right. You mentioned you make music. So what type of music do you make?
I make music that helps people love themselves more.
Okay. Can you go into further details and how the music makes people love themselves more?
Totally. So right now the music that I'm working on is happiness spells. It makes people happier. Would you like one?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Take these headphones.
All right.
If you could see the end, it all turns out okay. Don't mind if you're wasted. You've got fear, it's about time that you face it. Gotta look inside to find the love. You know that it's a part of all of us, even when they left you in the dust. You gotta know that it all works out in time.
Okay, no, yeah.
Yeah, would you say that made you happier?
That would make me happy.
That's awesome.
Especially,
thank you, bro.
I would play that if I am playing League of Legends.
That's awesome.
Because that game has a very funky way of making you unhappy sometimes. But I feel like I would that song would counteract. Yeah, it would.
That's also for you.
I'll appreciate it.
It's a coin with a simple message.
All right.
And on the back is a QR code that will lead you to my music and kind of more things that I do. But yeah, what else would you like to know, bro? Like, let's get down to it, bro.
Have you ever played D&D?
I haven't. I'm curious about it though. I've heard it's a really cool game.
It is. It's really a game based around storytelling.
That's awesome.
I would say you have role playing in it, but really it's you're telling a story with the character that you make, and then the dungeon master basically adds on to help you further explain that story and whatnot. Yeah.
What would you say is the best Dungeons and Dragons story that you've ever heard? The most interesting.
Okay. I would say it's Dungeons and Dragons, but it's not. We're not set in the past. It's more like futuristic space Dungeons and Dragons, if you will. So it's not the same as Dungeons and Dragons, like the regular company and whatnot, but similar. But basically, I played with a group of people where we had to stop a virus that originated from an alien world from spreading to the rest of the universe, and so we had to trace back steps to the original Patient Zero planet, if you will, where it originally happened, and we had to go through that. And the thing about the virus was that it would mutate people into something akin to zombies, but not like flesh-eating zombies that are chasing everybody. But more or less just like mindless, numb zombies where they kind of just don't do anything. And
you'd say there's a lot of those right now.
Yeah, I you could. They had no thinking process, no nothing, and they would just collapse entire societies. And the thing about the virus that I found most enjoyable was the way that it spread, because it spread through almost like sound waves, similar to maybe music. So there was certain frequencies that would interact with each other that would cause the virus to spread and mutate, if you will. So that was probably the most interesting experience that I had. We didn't find the cure. Everybody died, but it was.
Oh damn! Okay.
It was fun.
Fair. Well, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing that story.
No
bro.
problem.
What do you love the most about yourself?
What I love most about myself, man, that's deep. I would say that I guess the biggest thing I love about myself is that I try my hardest to look at other people and really see them.
That's
and
awesome.
I don't think that a lot of people have compassion anymore in the world. I feel like that's something that's really missing.
I agree.
I don't think people really look at each other and try and understand somebody's situation and what they could be going through, and try and see the monsters that they're dealing with on a day-to-day basis, like anxiety, depression, shame, stuff
That's
like
so
that.
real, bro.
Yeah. And I really try and make it my best to see everybody in that aspect.
Well, thank you. That was beautiful.
Appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you.
You have a good one.